Good evening, and thank you for joining us. We're going to begin with breaking news on those highly contagious new strains of coronavirus. Tonight, health experts are warning that mutations of the virus, known as variants, not only spread faster than the original virus, they may also be more deadly. At least one of those powerful new variants is already spreading across the U.S., with cases found in about half of all states. Scientists say that makes rapidly ramping up vaccinations nationwide more important than ever. And it comes just as major cities say they're running out of doses. Well, tonight, New York City says its stockpile of shots is nearly empty and won't be replenished by the federal government until early next week. At the same time, there is some good news. Reports of hospitalizations are dropping nationwide and are at their lowest point in nearly a month. Still, with concerns growing that those new variants could soon send the rate of new cases soaring again, tonight the CDC is suggesting Americans may now need to change the type of masks that we're wearing. Well, we've got a lot of new reporting tonight, including some breaking news about when former President Trump will stand trial in the Senate. Our team is standing by with all the latest news. CBS's Mola Lenghi is going to lead off our coverage tonight from New York City. Good evening, Mola.
Well, Nora, New York City will run out of vaccines by the end of the day, according to the governor's office, which is why officials have closed 15 vaccine distribution centers like this high school. Today, 1.6 million Americans were vaccinated, which is a new record. But time is critical, as the CDC now predicts that new, potentially more dangerous strain of the virus could be the dominant strain in the U.S. by March.
It's a desperate race, getting vaccine doses into arms before the new, far more contagious variant takes hold. The UK variant now detected in at least 22 states, amid a stark warning today from British Prime Minister Boris Johnson that the new strain could be 30% more deadly. All as the United States faces a vaccine reckoning.
We will, by the end of today, fully utilize all of the dosages that have been delivered.
In hard-hit California, this frontline worker just got her first dose.
But applying for the second vaccine has been a nightmare. I trusted the officials when they said, okay, we got you, healthcare workers.
California today setting a record for COVID deaths. In Los Angeles County, 14,000 have now died from the virus, 4,000 just since New Year's Day. In this neighborhood, a clear sign of the times, warning of the risk. Well over 400,000 lives lost nationwide and lost opportunities to address the crisis sooner, says Dr. Anthony Fauci, interviewed for CBS Sunday Morning.
We could have saved a lot of lives. Is that a fair statement?
I believe so. I mean, I think if we had the public health messages from the top right through down to the people in the trenches be consistent, that things might have been different. In fact, I'm pretty sure they would have been different.
The latest push from the CDC calls for all masks to be worn in public and should have at least 2 layers of fabric. COVID's toll on healthcare workers profound.
I have constant anxiety.
Lindsay Johnson is a Houston nurse who has worked nonstop with COVID patients. This is what affects her most.
When you see a virus killing people, and then you hear people wanting to argue about it, it wrecked me.
Breaking news from the CDC tonight. Health officials now say that you can receive that second dose of vaccine up to 6 weeks after that first shot. So that's twice as long as the initial guidance. But ideally, that 6 weeks is the exception, not the rule, Nora.
Mola Lenghi, thank you so much.